I'm Teddy.
And I'm Teddy.
And I'm Teddy.
And we are
The
Teddy
Mappers.
Hey, the Teddy Mappers.
All right, I have started the recordation.
All right. Ready for the countdown?
Absolutely.
Shinobi
3.
Shinobi 2.
Revenge of 2.
The OG Shinobi 1. Sup, ninjas? No response. So, hey guys, it's Teddy Month.
Ninjas don't talk.
Exactly. So, we're here. Wow, we're mapping out our first non-Sonic SEGA game.
Yeah.
Is that true? Is this the...
I think. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. How did we
Okay.
get this far without tormenting Spencer? I'm excited. I have great feelings about this. We did have another game that we were going to do. We're going to prolong that a little bit. It just was in everyone's best interest. Time-wise, this was a nice short arcade-style game. We're talking about the arcade Shinobi for the arcades, released in 1987 by none other than SEGA.
Not to be confused with Shinobu from No More Heroes.
True, that's the sequel. Spencer, SEGA. How do you feel?
Yep. I've never played this game before in my life, or any Shinobis for that matter.
Okay.
That's going to change. This is the beginning of a beautiful series of Shinobi map outs.
Before it all changes, where can the viewers uncover more of our ninja arts? Alex.
Grab your shurikens, throw a ninja star at Apple Podcasts and Spotify, and then lay down a smoke bomb and head on over to the Discord and
Why?
just watch us from afar like a ninja would.
After the
Don't say
smoke
anything.
clears. I don't know why you put a smoke bomb, but after the smoke clears, so you can see. Karate chop the subscribe button if you haven't already, if you're watching this on YouTube. And hit the like button. And tell us your favorite stance in the comments below. About the crane or something.
Give us your best crane, Terry. Alex, tell me about the various ways that you can play Shinobi.
Hi, my name's Alex, and apparently I'm a master of Shinobi ports.
The most one here,
the original, the original Shinobi has had many different releases throughout the years. Obviously, it came out in the arcades first. It was also on the Master System. It had some ports to the home computers if you want to play it on the Amiga or Atari ST or some shit. PC Engine had a port. The NES had a port. That's weird, right? I know it's a Sega game. It was also on the Wii and Xbox 360. Sadly, you can't get the Wii version because the Wii shop's not there. 360 version is still up, so you can buy that. It's on Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection if you have that. I believe there's a 3DS version. Is that right? And then I also know for sure that there's a Sega Ages release on the Switch. So a lot of ways to play classic Shinobi.
The 3DS version is the Game Gear version because you can download Game Gear titles. I don't know
so
if there's
it's
any
not,
differences.
It's not on 3DS then. Okay. They did like that series of like 3D classics. I wasn't sure if it was on there or not. I knew 3 was. I think
that's the only one. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then you can't play on 3DS, but it is on Switch. So.
Thank you, Alex. How did you guys play Shinobi for this map out?
I played it.
Hey guys,
I played it.
book report.
I
Alex
broke
here.
out my Tiger Gamecom, and
I'm just kidding. I played it on the Switch through the Sega Ages release.
Sick.
I imported a classic arcade I only do original hardware.
Wow.
Oh.
You know, and we only told you like 2 days ago that we're doing this episode.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Damn,
you can
that's-
see it was quite inconvenient, but I only play on original hardware. So I said, all right, we got to get this going. I ordered a.
What if you just didn't know that like there was other ports and you were like, shit, that's the
Yeah.
one they want to do?
It's just me like trying to figure it out like at the store.
I see you like this morning, like with a dolly, like loading in Shinobi, the arcade game in your house.
Yeah. There's got to be a better way. I'm running out of quarters, guys.
Spencer rents a pickup truck just to bring it back. I drove all the way out to Galloping Gallons arcade. Oh, I'm sorry, I cut you off. Go ahead.
Oh no, you're good. I mean, I was just gonna say I played on the Switch,
Okay.
like Alex did.
You made a real switch.
Yeah.
A reverse switch, because it's still the Switch. The Switch is still
Yeah.
on. I did not play the Switch version. I played the Xbox
Okay.
Live arcade version on the Xbox Series SX. It was on sale for like $2, and I was like, hell yeah, let's go. I was getting into it, and I was like, let's do it, boys. Shinobi Map Out. Do you guys want to talk about the features of the version that you played? Anything stand out?
I'll talk about it because this is Spencer's first time playing, so he doesn't really know.
There's one feature I know very well.
Well, then guys, what that is,
And it's
is
replay.
rewind.
Because I got all the footage.
Is there a rewind version?
Yeah. You can turn rewind on.
Oh, okay. I didn't know about
Switch
that
version.
one, so I guess that would have been good for somebody to tell me. But I did use save and load. Quite.
Oh, me too. Absolutely. Yeah, I use. So the Switch version is handled by M2, just like all the Ages games, which are fucking fantastic. I don't know why Sega canceled the Ages releases because that was the best thing they had going for them, and now they put out a shitty Sonic Origins package, and they're back to their old nonsense. The Ages version has rewind and save states. It also has level select for after you beat the game, you actually go back in, and it has the Ages mode, which is actually an easier mode where you always have the most powerful power-ups, and you actually have extra hits. So, in normal Shinobi, it's like a one-hit you're dead type deal. But in the Ages version, you have different colored geese, and whenever you there's like 3 different ones, and then you lose lives, it changes color, and then if you rescue hostages, you get your keys back. So there's a chance it's an easier way to play the game.
That's cool. That's really neat.
Yeah.
God bless him too, doing God's work. I played the Xbox arcade version, which is developed by Backbone Entertainment, published by Sega. So some features, I guess, that are worth mentioning. You can have up to 3 save states. You can set the difficulty easy to hardest. You can put up to 5 lives, up to 5 continues. You can change the enemy fire speed, anywhere from like slow to fast. There's leaderboards for your high score. And I don't know if this was like either in the original arcade game or something that was like in this version of the Xbox game. But did you guys have an issue on the 5th mission where your continues stopped working?
No, I had all my continues.
Spencer?
I wouldn't have known because I just kept loading my previous. I would just save at the beginning of the level and then just load if I needed to.
Got you. Okay, so that's a weird thing on my Xbox version. I guess it's bad programming or something, but it was a pain in the ass. But I mean, at the end of the day, and especially because of those missions, which we'll get to, those levels in that mission, like having no continues is like brutal.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I was able to use the save state feature and experience the whole game, so not too shabby. Let's talk about Shinobi 1987. Lore Master Spencer, tell us about some Shinobi lore. You can use...
Well, the player controls a ninja named Joe Musashi, who has to stop a criminal organization called Zed, who are kidnapping the children of his ninja clan.
bastards.
You
Fucking rapists.
through 5 missions. You must make your way to Zed's headquarters and free all the
Fucking
hostages.
assholes.
Fucking child.
Put the ninja babies back.
Ninja Children Syndicate assholes. Anyways, continue.
I mean, that's kind of That's kind of it. Unless you want, that's like the background lore. It seems pretty simple.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not really a lot to this game.
Why is his name Joe?
I don't know. You know, I mean, Joe is the main character of the classic Shinobi games. Later iterations of the series would add other ninjas, but I don't know. I'm clicking on this thing.
Joe belongs to the Oboro ninja clan, and he's skilled in the art of ninjutsu and shuriken throwing. He uses Oborozuki, a mystical shinobi katana, and Oboro clan treasure that was passed down to him by his predecessor. Why he's named Joe, I don't know.
I knew that. I knew he was the Boro clan because the PS2 game. He's not in the he's in the PS2 game, but he's not the main character of the PS2 game. But it's about the Boro clan. Oh, Joe.
Oh, Joe.
Yeah, why is his name Joe? That's my first question.
Oh, he's an orphan. Early life. Orphaned at a young age, Joe was adopted by the chief of the Oboro clan.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I know, because like the PS2 one, the main character's name is like Hatsuma, which is more fitting.
Right. It should be something like that.
Joe.
Just like Joe.
Although I get the sense that they're like going with like kind of like an American ninja kind of thing. Did you guys get that vibe?
Yeah.
A little bit. No.
I don't know.
No problem.
Yeah.
I'm not into like a ninja culture, so I wouldn't know. I don't know if I'd be able to pinpoint that. Or...
You're telling me, Spencer. You're telling me you're not into ninja culture. Come on. You're the most ninja guy I know.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? There's
Right.
actually a better description of Shinobi 1's plot on Joe Musashi's page.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Take it away.
On his first mission, Joe's legend began after receiving reports that children of the Oboro village were being kidnapped by the criminal syndicate Z, a criminal syndicate seeking to conquer the world from within the darkness. Joe is summoned by the
On Daisho.
the leader of the Oboro clan. Given the mission briefing by the chief, Joe accepts the mission and is ordered to rescue the children and bring Z down.
Wow.
Receiving files from the chief for his mission, Joe disappears into the darkness to confront Z.
Okay, so the hostages in the game are children.
Yeah, I mean
Fancy
they were kind of small. They were tiny.
I thought they were big
Maybe they were-
children.
Maybe they were ninja babies.
They're big fat children.
Yeah, big.
They're
Fat
fattening them up.
children.
They're gonna eat them.
Must have been tough kidnaps, you know? Like, you drag
Yeah.
a heavy child, like...
They're like kicking and screaming.
Guy's got a
Come
couple
on, my
blows in the
donuts.
face, you know? Trying to drag him back. Okay. Well, this is the story of the child savior, Joe Musashi. Shinobi has 5 missions, which we will be mapping out, starting now. Mission 1. You guys ready?
Mission 1.
Give me your best ninja noise.
Ninja noise. It's me, guys. I'm a ninja. Watch out.
Better look out.
Look out. You can't see me.
It's your boy, the local
It's like
ninja.
John Cena.
Okay, and mine
What if
is...
John Cena was a ninja?
Yeah.
What if John Cena played in the live action version?
Probably will. If they ever do it.
He would make a good Joe. Joe Cena.
Josie.
Joe Musashi Cena.
John No Musashi Cena.
Jono.
Make it happen, Hollywood.
My ninja noise will be... Yeah. Mission 1, pursue the terrorists, led by Ken O. Starting with World 1-1, 1-2, and 1-3. Let's talk about the missions first, then we'll come back to our boy Ken. What do you guys remember about the first missions from Mission 1?
Uh, I don't know if Spencer has. Teddy, have you ever played Rolling Thunder?
I know Rolling Thunder.
Yeah, so it's been a long time since I've played the original Shinobi. In fact, I don't think I've played the original Shinobi that much. I more know like the sequels on the Genesis. So coming back and playing this first stage, it gave me major Rolling Thunder arcade vibes with like how you could jump between like the foreground and the background and how like flat the first area felt. Yeah, I don't know. I started playing it and I was like, whoa, like this is like Ninja Rolling Thunder.
Yeah, I mean, it worked well as a tutorial. Like when you first start going forward, there's just two enemies that you can mow down with your shurikens, and then you see
Sure
like
you can.
sure you can. More to come, I'm sure. More puns. And then you get them like hiding behind walls, and you learn to jump over those, and then that's where you learn how to jump, and then shoot them and rescue the kid. And it's just a pretty decent tutorial. Gets you into the action.
Yeah, I could see it. The art style was very like, it felt antiquated almost. Like it didn't look bad. I mean, it looked fine, but like it's some very gray buildings. I mean, I guess just because I played other Shinobi games, like I was getting kind of like that like first mission in maybe Revenge of Shinobi vibe, because it's like, you know, there's like the kind of like the Japanese building, kind of like a religious kind of building, and you know, with like the architecture and or maybe it was more industrial. I don't exactly remember. It kind of felt urban. The foreground background jump was definitely, you had to learn it, like especially to get some of the hostages in this level. The enemies ranged from things like cops, you know, like these kind of like rangers, or these kind of like gray-haired dudes, and then also the ones who protect the hostages. I kind of like got as like Aladdin gypsies with like scimitars. I don't know if that's a fair assessment.
I just thought of what's his name? Shit, the guy who played Genie.
Robin Williams.
Robin Williams. Yeah, I just thought of Robin Williams for some reason. You said Aladdin Gypsy. Robin Williams.
Not Aladdin genies.
Yeah,
but probably Robin Williams would be cool too. Good end boss.
Known as the gypsy from Aladdin.
Yeah.
yeah, the Gypsy. Well, you just said Aladdin, and I was like, oh. Like my brain always thinks of Robin Williams. He says Aladdin.
The second stage had these kind of guys that like were like Spider-Man knockoffs that would hang on the walls. And
They actually were in the original.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Oh, they were Spider-Man?
Were they green or red for you, Teddy?
green.
Yeah, I think they were originally red in the arcade release, and then they later changed them. Sorry, I didn't mean to steal your thunder. Also, in the background of the stage, there's Altered Beast photos.
Yeah,
The wall?
even I recognize that.
Yeah, that was originally in Marilyn Monroe. Then they changed it to Altered Beast because they didn't want to get in trouble. There's a weird lineage of Shinobi games doing this stuff. Revenge of Shinobi has some pretty good examples too.
Oh
Sorry,
gosh,
Teddy, go ahead.
I'm super excited to do Revenge because that one has a bunch of the crossovers, I guess, or cameos. This one, I don't even think I saw the Altered Beast photo. I don't know. Maybe the Xbox version is not the way to go. Ken-O would be at the end of each stage firing meatballs at you, and then you just scurry away.
Delicious.
Yeah. I guess I agree. It's good tutorial. Everything gets harder after this mission. Like the gypsy dudes, your normal shuriken throws will take them down. The power ups, you get one for every stage at a certain hostage where your shuriken becomes a gun. You know, science. Yeah, I can cruise through this one no problem, not really take any hits.
It took me a minute to adjust because I'm so used to playing like Shinobi 3, and I'm so used to being able to do so much more in that game, like acrobatically and just, in general, that like going back to playing this one at first, I was like, am I doing something wrong? And then I was like, oh no, I was like, this is just how the game plays.
When did this game come out? 1987 in the arcades?
Yeah.
I find I don't have an arcade history. I almost never went to an arcade, maybe like 3 times as a kid. So I don't have like the not nostalgia, but the sensibilities of what they would play in these things. This seems so bizarre to me that this is something that would come out in an arcade. Because I always think of like multiplayer fighting games or beat 'em ups or racing games where you compete. But this is like a single player game with levels. It'd be like if they had Mario at the arcade and you're just doing that. No, but I mean like a, you know, like the Mario we know where it's like a side scroller that you go to levels and
They
stuff.
did.
They had the NES one at arcades?
Yes, that's why it's called Arcade
Yeah, I did it on
Archives.
I did it on a fucking Game Talk, Spencer review. Remember that for Sonic and
He
Mario
wasn't.
month?
Oh, you did do it for that month. That's right. I thought you did it for an earlier one. Maybe you did.
They did
No, I
the
didn't
NES
like Mario.
like Mario for the arcade?
Yeah, they did, and they also had an arcade Sonic.
Go back and watch that review, that Game Talk.
Okay. I just, again, I've never done arcades, so like I just find that so strange because I don't think of that as something that would be at an arcade. I find it like I was playing it and I was like trying to put myself in the mindset of being at an arcade and like having to learn how to play a game while simultaneously putting quarters in a machine while doing it. And I could only imagine the rage that I would feel if that were the case.
I mean,
but I just maybe I just don't understand.
Think of like Donkey Kong. Like you're not doing Donkey Kong with multiple people, but that one's like definitely an arcade game. And I mean, we're exposed to that. I guess we're just not as exposed to like Mario ones or Sonic ones being in the arcades. So I could understand the confusion. But one single player experience definitely exists in the arcade. I'm sure a lot of kids were like, yeah, drop me off at the arcades. And if you didn't have a person you're going with, you'd be like, yeah, I'll just go play a single player thing. Playing a 2-player thing by yourself would I probably feel kind of out of place, you know?
How much money do you think you would have spent, Spencer?
To beat this?
To play it, maybe.
One, as a kid, I never would have beaten this game.
I mean,
there's
like
not a
like,
shot in hell.
Like if you're going off like your current playthrough.
Oh god, I mean, I freaking save scummed my way through this, so I have no clue. I don't know if I could have. I honestly don't know if I could have beaten it.
$10?
Sega would have gotten all your money.
Way more than $10. It would have been like 100 or something. I don't know. I save scummed, so it's like,
well,
I would have had to restart.
Treat a credit like a quarter. A credit grants you. I don't know how many lives you were getting.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is I don't know how much because I save scummed my way through it. So like, I would have legitimately had to restart entire runs.
You only
I'm assuming.
No, when you game over, when you put another continue in, you just start the level that you're at over, not the whole mission.
But even then, sometimes I save scum in the middle of missions because they were so annoying.
You cheating bastard. No,
don't matter to me.
I don't care.
But yeah, I seriously I can't fathom even being able to beat this game without like at an arcade. And I'm just trying to picture like how much money people must have spent on this, which I guess is a good thing if they like got to the end. But like good for Sega.
I don't think it would have cost that many. I think you could get away with 9 credits. That's not even $10 bucks. That's like $2.25.
Oh, and that's kind of like the style of the day, right? Is like arcade games being hard, so they can suck the quarters out of your pockets.
Yeah.
That's
hard. That's what's going through my brain.
What do you think makes this game hard? Do you want to come back to that? We can go back to that. Maybe answer that at the end. Because difficulty definitely comes up later. I don't think it's that hard right now. Let's talk about Ken O. Who's Ken?
Can't stand up to Jono.
Jono's the true boss in Arcade Shinobi.
Can we put up a picture of John Cena but as a ninja?
I'll see what I can do.
I'm John Cena.
bum 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 bum. That's technically Shinobi on the Master System artwork. Okay, no.
It would just be a blank picture.
Yeah, because you can't see him.
It's already basically a ninja.
Kiddo throws out the slowest fireballs in the world.
He's trying to make a meatball hero. He works for Subway.
Or Jimmy John's, but they don't have meatball subs, so yeah, Subway.
Okay. So
I don't know how we keep going back to sandwiches.
he does have the dual meatball strategy, like, and they kind of go. There's no pattern to them. Maybe there's like they always do the same thing, but there's not a necessarily like readable pattern. What was your guys' strategy for taking down Ken O?
So I'm trying to think. I could tell like when he was because like usually he would fire one up and then down. I would find for the most part. So I would just try to go up based off of that. But it is kind of unpredictable which direction. So I guess it was just like a test of luck on my end.
Sometimes, yeah. Because like sometimes you'd run like to the side because they're going a little weird, and then they just see that sometimes they would just keep going like stop chasing me, and then sometimes it would just like curve up. So yeah, it was a little unpredictable, but I think it's fine.
He only took hits to the head, headshots. He had like 8 health in my version. So getting the timing on the shurikens was tough. I found if I kept my distance and then kind of knelt down and then waited for the first meatball to bounce on the ground, then I would know, okay, I can get under it. It's not going to like stay on the ground. And then if it was too close of a call, I would just unleash I guess it's called ninjutsu, I'm not sure. And it would clear the screen and do like take away half his health.
Was that in the original? The using that spell?
Mm-hmm.
It's just called Ninja Magic, yeah.
Ninja Magic.
Yeah, that's a staple of Shinobi.
That thing is overpowered.
It's necessary though. If you want to
Yeah.
get through some of these missions, like there are situations that it really benefits you. Using you only get one permission too, so it's like you have to time it strategically.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the throwing the shurikens at the guy's head is also classic Shinobi. Like, I feel like every Shinobi game has like a boss like that, or like you have to really like aim your shurikens.
Yeah, that's true. I think of Shinobi 3. And this guy, we didn't really describe him. We're not going to have like gameplay up or anything, but he's kind of like a shogun looking guy. He has kind of the samurai warrior or samurai armor.
Samurai, which is like the opposite of a ninja.
True. It's like the true battle of Japanese feudal people.
So because like the samurai were like warriors and the ninjas were like assassins.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Welcome to bonus stage. I will be a proud guy here and say that I got perfect on 3 out of 5 bonus
Not
stages.
bad.
Yeah.
In my early malaise, I missed the first one, and it just told me I was defeated, and I like blankly stared at the screen, confused. And then every other one, I failed miserably.
Mix and match for me. I would get some perfect, most not. Did you guys have rapid fire?
No. At least I don't think so. I just mashed the fucking button.
Yeah, same.
Oh, the Xbox version has rapid fire. You can even use it in the missions. It's actually kind of nice.
Mine might have, but my brain just I'm used to like playing games like take for example like the bonus stages in like Galaga or something.
Right.
And so my brain is just hardwired to fucking mash that thing.
Yeah.
as fast as I can. So like
Okay.
it might have had rapid fire. I don't know.
The way it worked with the bonus stage in the Xbox version with the rapid fire, and it might work this way for yours too. Joe would throw about 8 shurikens, and then it would be like kind of burst fire, but you could just hold it down and it would shoot his shot. It was also in the missions, like just kind of a nicely paced, like psh, 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 with the shurikens, and sometimes that was really good if there were multiple enemies on the screen. I could see this being a game where, minus the bonus stages, you don't really need rapid fire. It's not like a spaceship shooter. Spaceship shooter is just always like mashing, and it's just like you kind of need rapid fire in a spaceship shooter. But this is like a platformer, so I don't think it's too necessary. But that'd be worth checking out.
Really though, you just want to watch because you just want to like catch the ninjas as they get to the middle platform, because after they because well we didn't really explain what the mission is. You're throwing shurikens in like a first person view at a bunch of ninjas that are jumping forward at you, and there's like 3 layers, and if they get from the second layer and jump, they will attack you and you're done. So really you want to watch and try to hit them when they get to that second layer.
Yeah, it's like a carnival game with mini ninjas. It's kind of fun. Pretty cool.
Yeah, carnival games and mini ninjas were both games on the Wii. So
Spencer's
There you go.
forte.
the Wii
Wii
Carnival games.
That's his
Where
new
I cut
channel.
my teeth.
and mini ninjas. Don't forget about mini ninjas.
Hey guys, welcome to Wii Carnival Ninja Archive. Today we're going
Wait till Wii
to
month.
review all the carnival games on the Wii with ninjas. All 2.
Little bonus. We got the ninjas.
We got the ninjas. Speaking of
Little bonus.
ninjas, let's enter the enemy's hideout in Mission 2. Set in a harbor, the boss is the Black Turtle Attack Chopper. Attack Chopper! Who drops off an army of yellow-clad ninjas.
Oh, it is Black Turtle. My brain thought it was Black Tiger. That would have been a better name. The Black Turtle.
Probably. Yeah, for a chopper.
Yeah. Some cool level design here. Mainly, like I like the first part's kind of bland. It has like a gray palette to it. Liked the second area though. It's like a reddish area, and there's like different layers you can jump between, like up and down, and just had a cool feel to it. And then the second stage also has some really cool platforming. Sorry, the third stage. I mean,
It also has the best song in the game, like the Shinobi Anthem.
can you sing it?
I can't really remember. I just wrote down ba 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 bum bum.
I know this one. Da, 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 da.
Spencer, help us out here.
About the song?
Yeah.
Ideally,
Oh,
yes,
so-
but if it has to be about the mission, go ahead.
If it has to be.
I would never know the song, but I like that the Black Turtle Attack Chopper was like at the end of the levels. I thought that was nice foreshadowing that you don't see a lot back then. So it was really cool to have it there. And I was confused at first, obviously, because I was like, oh, what's the chopper doing? And then you fight at the end. That was really cool.
This one has a harbor
You know-
aesthetic, Shenmue style. Except for the second stage, which is kind of set inside of a volcano.
What?
on
Yeah,
Wesker.
that's the one I liked, but I don't understand where it's set. Why is that in a harbor? Are there any new enemies you remember? I remember on the third stage with the water, there was the dudes that would jump up
Yeah.
from the water. They reminded me a lot of Castlevania, like the mermen that would jump out.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah,
Castlevania was an arcade game.
Haunted Castle. Yeah.
Nice little mechanic with those guys is that their shadow would appear in the water if they were there. So you could always tell. That's a neat touch.
Sometimes there
Oh.
were 2.
I get it. I see what you did. Sega Shadow.
Yeah.
And if you really hit them at
You know
fast
me. I'm always
speed-
trying to put in clever Sega puns. Just I grab from all the different areas of Sega that I'm
Yeah.
familiar with.
You would be
and put a
Sonic.
little
Give
pun
me-
for it.
if you were
Can you
really
give me
fast.
Can you give me another good Sega pun?
If you fly through the level, then you've got tails. Power. Prower.
Spencer, can you give me another good Sega pun?
Something about Amy.
Oh
Really good.
man, I was running so
Sonic.
I was running so fast. It was like I was chasing Amy.
Non-Sonic related.
Sega
Oh, is there other ones?
Sonic? Does Spencer have Sega knowledge?
Do they have other games?
Do those exist? Man, sometimes there were two of them that jumped out of the water. So the second one was like an echo. How about that?
There we go. That was
Hey.
I know it was good. It was a really good pun.
good. Yeah.
Definitely
Anytime
the
to
best.
reference Echo. Anytime we can reference Echo and remind Brian of
His failure.
past trauma.
It was like Star Wars because they used the Force, except it was shining. All right, moving on. The
Seriously,
other
where the fuck is the second stage set? I never
In a harbor.
like while I was playing, is it like the side of a boat?
It's in a harbor except for the volcano. We've
Yeah.
been over that.
No, the volcano segment. I'm like looking at it and I see like windows. I
Right.
think it's supposed to be the side of a boat, but why is it red?
It's a big red boat.
inside
rusted?
Jabu Jabu's belly.
Is it a rusty boat?
So
Is it
inspired
Rusty
Zelda.
Bucket Bay?
Yeah, this is early Rusty Bucket Bay.
Hey, Shinobi.
Best song in that game, by the way.
Absolutely.
That was
It's
phenomenal.
great.
Going back to Donkey Kong Country 3.
Ready to fight Yertle the Turtle?
No, I have more to say. The
go ahead.
gypsies get tougher. So I don't. In the second part of the first mission, they would start to throw their scimitar, and you'd have to either dodge it, like when it's like coming up, you'd have to crouch under it. But now, especially in that volcano area, they're really tricky because they're they're hiding on certain platforms. You have to not get hit by it, and then you got like cops swarming you. Also, introducing the ninjas. There are 3 ninjas: green, blue, and red. And they're jumping fanatics.
No, it's the jumping fuckers, yeah.
Yep. Talk to me about the ninjas.
They jump. They're annoying.
One of them was Sub-Zero,
Yeah, there's Reptile.
and there's Reptile, and there was Scorpion. Later, maybe.
He's not, no, he's yellow.
Right, but wasn't he? There's a yellow one, isn't there?
Let me see a red. Isn't there a red one here?
Yes. In the mission itself, it's green, blue, and red.
Which
In the
one's
boss
red?
level, it's yellow.
Oh, the boss one's okay.
Yeah.
Which ninja's red?
It comes later, right? The red ones are
Ermac,
later.
right? Are they? Is Ermac the red one?
Is he the
Anyway.
blind one? No, that's Kenshi.
No, that's Kenshi.
Is it John Cena?
John. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da,
Our boy Jono.
I miss those memes of the John Cena face tearing through the video and saying, "Are you sure about that?" Do you guys remember those? Those are great.
Mm. Sector is more of a robot, but he's
Yeah.
red.
It's true. Sector is red.
He's in his own sector. Okay, fine. Scuba slash ears. Pretty good.
Ermac, you're right, by the way.
Scuba dive ears.
I was right. I was right.
Get this man a
Spencer said I
trophy.
was right.
He got one, team.
One, Alex 1, Spencer 0. Put the score up.
Okay, I'm not trying to do
Fuck
too many
you,
edits.
Spencer.
You're asking a lot with John Cena's face already, so let's go to
I'm
Black
just gonna
Turtle.
keep asking like ridiculous things, and you're not gonna do them.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to reject them from now on. There's a turtle, and he's black. It's Black Turtle, which is coincidentally a helicopter. How did you guys like Black Turtle?
The second boss of my ninja game is a helicopter.
What is it, Metal Gear Solid?
Yeah,
The arcade one.
crazy nonsense.
That'd be cool. Arcade Metal Gear Solid. That'd be sick.
I'm sure that's existed in some form.
I thought it was a cool fight. I always like fighting like big big machines, you know, like whatever they would be. So I like that. Just hit the it had this, like the other bosses in this game. It had like a little spot where it takes damage, and you basically just got to jump up and down. It'll shoot some things, but those are pretty easy to dodge.
Classics like staple of like 80s arcade games, right? Or or just 80s games. It's like it's fighting a fucking helicopter.
Yeah.
Like I think they were like obsessed with helicopters in the 80s.
They knew the gamers would be like, "Oh, how am I supposed to beat this?"
Oh, whoa! Whoa, helicopter!
The answer is shurikens. You have to believe in yourself. Sure, I can.
Yeah, like imagine throwing a shuriken at a fucking helicopter. It's not gonna do anything.
Well, what if the helicopter has a yellow spot on it that glows?
Yeah, what if the designers of the helicopter put a giant weak spot right on the front that blinks yellow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's basically like a detonation button. After 8 hits, it goes off.
Hey, how come you made this spot out of clay?
That's the weak spot.
It's part of the science. You wouldn't understand.
We have to give gamers a chance.
I know what I'm doing. I built the Death Star.
They have a lot of quarters. We want them.
I built every enemy in fucking Star Fox.
Yeah. I know what I'm doing.
Hope you don't know my weakness. Giant red spot in your forehead.
That and a group of angry yellow ninjas, and the helicopter fires missiles. Any strategies?
Those are Scorpion.
Any pro strats?
Throw shurikens at the helicopter and you hit the ninjas. There you go.
Dodge the missiles. Save the world. Save the children.
Save the children.
Shinobi.
We are the world. We are the children.
I do it for the
How the
kids.
song go?
Yeah, I did it for the kids. I don't know what Alex did it for.
I did it for sex, because turtles are the new sex.
Ooh, you got a black turtle
Black
fetish?
Yeah. Black turtle is the new sex.
You see the arcade machine? New sex.
New sex.
Yeah, we've all got our thing. Speaking of our thing,
Yeah, don't be ashamed.
some people like to attack. So we're going to attack the logistic base led by Mandara. How do you guys feel about World 3? Mission 3, should I say. All right, I'll read the description. Set in a secret base hidden within a cave. The boss is a lineup of stack-up Mandara statues controlled by a supercomputer which takes the form of a giant fireball spitting face.
Mystic Cave.
Sega, Sonic, Shinobi, Triple S
This
Connection,
one had the grenade, the rocket launcher guys.
the Terminator.
Yeah. Also, oh yeah, no, I really liked stage 2 on this one as well with the pipes.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, it had like a different, like some of the areas in that one made you think, because like you get to some parts where like you're like, I can't go to the right. There's a guy like in my way, and then you realize you can jump down. It was like a neat idea. I'm trying to remember what else was introduced like enemy wise in this area.
So it's primarily those Terminator dudes. There's a lot of ninjas that start coming up, especially in that pipe area. That's where I started to actually start losing lives and realize like I actually have to start memorizing enemy patterns. The third one was like another extension of the pipe thing, but it like looked more colorful in the background. And then the scimitar dudes, Robin Williams plus.
Yeah, Robin Williams with a centaur. I hate Robin Williams throw centaurs at me.
Yeah, just the worst.
No, dude, the third area reminds me of the first part of the second mission, but just with some pipes. Like, it looks kind of similar. It has like the bars in the background and stuff. The jumping ninja fuckers are definitely annoying in this area. Yeah, it's where you definitely. This is where I had to start using some of my saves because you had to memorize where they were gonna land. I usually just try to let them jump, and then I just kind of step out of the way, and then I duck and like hit them. And that's usually how I dealt with all the jumping fuckers from this point on.
The blue ninjas proved especially heinous.
They kept freezing me with their combos.
What was the temperature?
It was Sub-Zero.
Was it pretzel combo? Was it like a pizza combo?
Was it mid-zero? Was it just
It was
zero?
around, it was around 0. It might have been under, might have been over. Probably under.
What kind of sub was it? Meatball?
It was a cold meatball sub. The worst.
The worst.
way God intended.
Who wants a cold meatball sub?
It's brought to you by our sponsor, Sub-Zero Way. Welcome to Sub-Zero Way, where you can
Dude.
get meatballs frozen.
I got Subway the other day.
Tell us.
Sucked, by the way. But I got an Italian on flatbread, and the lady was like, "Do you want it toasted?" And I was like, "It's fucking flatbread." Yes, I do. Like, who doesn't want flatbread toasted? It's just gross, spongy bread if it's not toasted.
Can I tell you that my girlfriend never gets any sandwich toasted?
What? Does she get flatbread?
No, but she
Okay,
gets
thank
things
God.
where you're supposed to get toasted, and she won't get it toasted.
Well, it's
'Cause
like
she hates-
the other
she hates
bread's
crunchy.
like it's the other bread is fine, I guess, but like the flatbread is like gross sponge if you don't toast it.
She does not like crunchiness in bread, so like she won't even get the ingredients hot, which is bewildering to me. It's like she'll take a cold chicken breast
Yeah.
on a thing
Oh my
and just eat it
God.
cold. It's really, everyone questions me when I
What
order
the-
for her, and I'm like, I don't know.
What the hell?
Just, this is just what she is. I
Okay,
What the
Spencer,
hell?
I got a hypothetical for you. Say you're out to a diner. You don't have to get breakfast, but she's getting breakfast, and one of the side items is toast. What will she do?
She probably just won't eat it, but she may complain about it and ask for a
Can
bagel.
I get the
or
raw
something.
toast?
Yeah, just the bread without don't toast it.
I want non-toast.
Just a bread.
I need you to untoast it, please.
Yeah. How do you want your toast? Untoasted.
Untoasted.
There you go.
Freaking criminal.
Mandara. You guys ready?
Yo, fuck this boss.
Oh, did you hate this boss too?
Let me sing this song. Fuck this boss.
Fuck this
Fuck it
boss.
in the ass. Yeah, this boss sucked.
I hope you guys like spamming freaking Mandara dolls. This one was, you know what,
Is
though?
it like a
There's a strategy.
What-
I'll get into it, though.
Okay. Give me your strategy. I want it. That's what I was about to ask.
Okay. So there are, I believe it's 16 Mandara dolls. My strategy, and I managed to do this without save states and just a run when I did a second run. You should get all 4 rows of them within vision, and also you should be jumping up and down firing shurikens because they're only taking a hit every time they spin around. So that way you're optimizing how many you're hitting at once. You use the jutsu, which is like a multiple shinobi slash thing, but not right in front of him. You need to walk up and have them all in view, but enough distance so you don't get bumped back while you're using it. After you've done that, go as close as you can to the electric wire on the left side of the screen without touching it, and then just repeat the jumping up and down strategy. I managed to do it flawlessly every time on the second part. And then the face computer boss isn't that bad.
I did that strategy, and it still took me 20 tries.
Yeah, that's basically what I did too. But instead of jumping up and down, I just timed it to where I would shoot at a shuriken right after the thing would like spin around, and I got it. I got it that way.
I
But
also have
did-
rapid fire.
I did the first part though with the jutsu.
Yeah, that's definitely needed. Like, you have to do. It said that you can take down every boss in this game without using jutsu. I don't know how. I don't know how you
how is
would
it
do
possible here?
that here. Apparently, if you get close enough, you can do kicks and sword strikes, but that wasn't reliable for me.
Oh, that's a good
I
point. Maybe
I found with this boss that spamming the shurikens didn't work for me. In fact, I died a couple times trying to do that.
Right.
I found that timing it worked to what, because like when they would spin around and it would kind of like open their chest a little bit.
Yeah.
If I timed it perfectly, I could hit him in one shot.
Okay.
So I ended up just getting the timing down for that and clearing it that way. And then the Andros face on the other side is not bad.
Yeah. Oh, I got the Sonic 3 totem face vibe.
That's true too. It shoots little arrows at you.
Yeah. I didn't need to time it because of rapid fire, but if I did, that sounds like a sound strategy. The totem face guy is not bad. If you only one you do need to jump for the ones he fires 2 meatballs, one from the top which bounces, and then one from ground level which doesn't. So that one you need to jump over, and the other one you can stay at the same spot in the ground and just duck every time.
I think you mean to say he's fine.
Yeah, he's a fine boss, just fine.
Fine.
Initially though, he's annoying. I will grant that. The first time I played, I was like, "What the fuck is this wall?
Yeah,
of
it's
stupid
the wall.
shit."
It's the wall of the matadors.
I was getting Buddha vibes, but
It's the wall of
Matador's
the
fine.
Mongolias. I couldn't get them.
well, I hope they pissed you off enough because now it's time for you to destroy the
Take
enemy.
a piss. Oh, sorry.
Now it's time for you to destroy your bladder against the enemy ninja group when you piss all over them. Set in a ninja training camp. The boss is the lobster. Tall sword wielding ninja clad in red samurai armor with a V-shaped symbol on his helmet. Alex, take it away.
This is probably my favorite area. I really like the theming for this area. I like the outdoorsy area in the first part, and then I really like the second 2 missions because there's a lot of cool platforming. The only thing I didn't like about this area is the little. This is where they introduced the tiny fucking dudes, right?
Is it
The little green dudes.
the goblins?
Or no,
Yeah.
or no, is it the? Yeah, those
Yeah.
guys. Those guys can suck a dick. They remind me. They remind me of the little imps off of
Golden
Symphony of
Knights.
the Night.
Oh.
Oh,
Not more
Symphony of the
violent,
Night. They like
violent.
hop at you, or it's one of the Castlevanias, like the little imps that'll hop at you.
Yeah,
They're
it's
hard
one
to
of them.
hit.
I think it's
That's-
Symphony.
Yeah, not as hard as the little imps, but definitely they can go eat a dick somewhere else.
True. Spencer? You don't remember?
I don't have a whole ton from this one. I like the boss, but we're not there yet.
So, for one, I wrote has a Bodhi aesthetic, like Bodhisattva. It had lanterns, kind of like a temple vibe. Skeleton dudes. These guys are kind of like dressed in garb. Kind of got the SMT Nocturne Fiend vibe from them, but they're not impressive.
Oh, is this where Dry Bones appears? Because yeah,
Yeah. Drybone.
okay, I thought it was the next stage.
Well, he is in the next stage too, but he starts here.
It just reminds me of Dry Bones from Mario World, where you kill them and then they get back up.
For sure. I wrote the gates and goblins for 4-2. I don't exactly. Oh, I think I remember it, but I remember the next
So
one more.
It's the giant wooden pillars. That's
That's
together.
4-3. That's when the goblins
No,
start
no,
pissing
no.
me
That's
off.
when the pillars are separated.
Right.
The platforms for 2 are just pillars all together. It's like a big fence.
Okay. I just don't remember, but the goblins are introduced there. The one where it's pillar to pillar, I wrote freaking gay ass goblins. They suck, man.
That's where they started getting on my nerves too. I like that area. I really liked the areas like that where you had to do a lot of platforming.
Yeah.
But yeah, those goblins can just fuck right off.
Yeah. Yeah. It was like the diving mission, but with endless pits. So, it's pretty shit.
I found the platforming in this game to be lacking. Maybe I'm alone on that.
Well, aren't you cool?
What did it lack?
Like it lacked. I'm thinking about the games at the time and like Mario. It just had more of like a fluidness to it. that this game didn't have. It just felt more rigid. And there were times I missed jumps where it wasn't the biggest deal, but I was just kind of eye rolling, like, all right.
Yeah.
Like I just felt like it lacked momentum, which is not necessarily a platformer, but I just don't think platforming where it was this game's strength.
Oh, it reminds me of Castlevania like in that way, to where it's like you're almost having to fight the weight of the character sometimes.
Yeah.
I did want to say in the third act of this one, there was an area where they throw a bunch of jumping fuckers at you, I believe, and I couldn't tell how, like, there was like a dip, and I couldn't tell how far down I could go, and I thought I could go down all the way and get to like this level to get out of the way of the jumping ninjas, and I just like jumped into a pit.
Yes, I think I know exactly the part you're
And I was like,
talking about, 'cause
"Whoops!"
I think I did that too. Was it one of the first times there was like a thing you could fall into? Because that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. Is like,
Yeah.
I didn't even know you could die that way in this level.
It's when the
And
thing
then I was
goes
like,
up,
oh,
and
there's
then
the
you have to
hole.
go down. There's a middle, and then a blue ninja appears and starts
Yeah,
jumping at
that's
you.
the
Yep.
one. That's
That's
the
the
one.
spot.
Because I was just trying to get out of his way so that I could reposition myself to kill him. And then I just fucking jumped in the hole.
Yep.
It's like,
Totally.
whoops.
I did the exact same thing.
But the trick for that one actually is if you start coming down, and if you let him jump at you, if you actually just make the jump, you'll make it just fine. So I don't know. It's said that if you memorize every enemy pattern in this game, you can clear this no problem.
Oh, that's sad.
Say again.
I said, how is that sad?
It's
He said, I
sad.
think it says it's said.
Oh, I think you said it was sad. I was like, how is it sad?
If I said
Tell me
sad, I
something.
meant sad.
Open up to me.
It's sad that you can do that. None of us could. You know, we really got a lot to work on here.
We're not pro gamers,
Sad.
and it's
We're,
sad.
We're working on
And
it.
it shows.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why we're doing all the Shinobi games now.
we can't all be Brian. Okay. Maybe one
Pro
or two
gamer
of us.
Brian.
All three of us. So that's a big ask. Lobster, rock lobster, baby.
Rock lobster.
Rock lobster.
Rock lobster. This one gave me major Shinobi 3 vibes. You know the boss I'm talking about in Shinobi 3, the first Shogun guy?
Yeah, he throws the fucking sword beams at you, and you got like
Yeah.
Dodge
this,
him in the-
this gave me vibes of that, to where like the key is to it was like if you try to run away, you're not really gonna get much. The key for me was to get up close and time it perfectly.
okay.
Like hit him in the head.
Yeah.
And then you can get him down pretty quick.
Headshots only. What did you do about his choppy thing?
I would get him before he could chop me.
Sometimes he would deflect shurikens. Did you
That's
guys
true.
experience that?
He did a few times for me as well, but most of the time, like at first I was having trouble with the timing, but after I got the timing down, I could usually get him before, like I could shoot him in the head before he could chop me, and then he'd back up.
Yeah, same. I don't recall having that much trouble with that, with the deflecting part, because I pretty reliably just hit him in that V and it was over.
V, hit him in the V.
Hit him in the V.
Get him in the vag.
Whoa.
Got a badge on his head.
That's what you guys are talking about, right? His head vag?
Normal head veg.
Just part of the time, you know, Shogun head vag.
They were doing that back then.
Shinobi.
Was the style at the time.
Yeah.
Boy, you've earned your head veg.
Wear it honorably, my son. You will get fucked in the head.
Your men have grown quite fond of you with your head badge.
I noticed they can't stop staring at it.
Whoa.
You should see what's in the back.
Look at it. Guess who got his head veg?
It's a sign of maturity.
Once you become a man.
You remind me a little bit of like an emperor, like a penguin. Maybe not an emperor, but I don't remember. It's like some penguins have that yellow
You
stuff
just
going on.
Jump from, no, stop. Hold on. What? You just jumped from emperor to fucking penguin, and I.
You know, the emperor,
Yeah, emperor
penguin.
penguins.
Yeah.
It's a kind of penguin.
You just went from 0 to 60. I was like, an emperor or a penguin. What?
One of those, you know?
I couldn't remember if it was the emperor penguin that had it, but there's some that have like a yellow strip at the top of their head.
Oh, a sandwich or a bomb. Yeah. What? Like, what's the opposite thing?
Yeah.
Science. They can't all be emperors. Cool design, though. I like him.
The emperor's new badge.
That should be in the
On
lore.
his head.
Is that from Disney? The emperor's new pussy. That'd be like a modern day thing about like transgender.
That's the
like
porn.
a transgender character.
That's the porn ripoff.
Oh, okay.
The emperor's new side piece.
Yeah, I feel bad for that llama.
I feel great for him.
Sorry, David Spade.
A little peek behind the curtain. Speaking of the curtain.
Dude, did I hold on a second?
Okay, I can pause my segue.
Did I text you guys? About that the other day?
Emperor's New Groove?
Oh, peek behind the curtain.
No.
Fuck. I was watching something.
Okay.
They said that.
Yeah, it's a common phrase.
I know, but it caught me so off guard because I only ever hear it now whenever we say it. So
You did send the Kit and Krista Pokemon that need to die.
Yeah, no, it wasn't that. Something I watched like a couple days ago, and I can't remember what it was, but it was like a little peek behind the curtain. I was like, "Whoa, whoa!" Damn it! I wish I could remember what the hell it was.
Well, we almost got a peek behind the curtain. Alex, you can make an addendum in the comments. In the meantime, let's peek behind the scene at Mission 5. Defeat the behind-the-scene ninja. I think he's called the Masked Ninja. What'd you say?
He's behind the curtain.
True. And the scene. He's a scene kid. Set in the mansion of the enemy's leader.
XD roar.
Unlike previous missions, the player's not allowed to continue if he loses all of his lives at this point. So maybe the Switch version changed that. The final boss is Zeed's leader, the Masked Ninja, who attacks with 4 different ninjutsu techniques. His true identity is revealed to be Nakahara, the ultimate child rapist.
Knuckles.
The ultimate child rapist?
Yeah, he kidnaps children. That's his... Right? Child...
Is it understood that he raped them?
Okay, fine. I'll scale it back. Child kidnapper.
Thank you.
Honest
I don't want to...
Okay? You know?
I don't want to face the great name of Nakahara Musashi, the child
What do you do
kidnapper.
For work?
Okay.
What do you do for work? I'm a full-on rapist. I'm sorry. Did you say you're a full-on rapist? Homeless people, elderly people,
the disabled,
Especially with ninja kids.
Yeah,
It's my target demographic.
Philanthropist. Yeah, my mouth don't say it no good.
Messed up, My apologies.
All right, I'm just gonna act out this entire scene from It's Always Sunny.
Yeah, you'll just be Charlie from now on.
He ate a lot of cheese. And then I'm sweaty.
Is that you?
Eating a lot of cheese, really sweaty.
You don't like knees?
Yeah, I don't like people's knees. Sand or whatever.
Well, it's not very sunny on this side. Nakahara's Joe Musashi's mentor.
Now, is that just like established here? There's no back lore that I should have known going in or anything?
No, I mean, this is the first game.
Right. Okay.
Well, I mean, it might be in the manual. Nakahara's for the Arcadium. I don't fucking know.
Joe, the Patriots taking the children.
A lot of ooh,
It was your mentor, Nakahara.
No, Nakahara.
Nakahara's name is a reference to the Musashi Nakahara station. His name is meant to be a hint of his true identity as Nakahara Musashi, Joe Musashi's father. He felt like he failed his
Joe
own child, so he stole everyone else's.
Musashi.
Talk to me about Mission 5.
And then Joe would have a son named Brave Fencer Musashi. Just kidding. That's
Oh,
not-
damn. Deep
That's
cut.
not. It's not.
They're not related? I thought they were.
Yeah.
I thought they're basically the same game. I'm surprised.
It's very brave of him.
I'm trying to think. The first area is like a wall. Pink Floyd. The second area is like a bamboo forest.
Pink Floyd.
Reminds me, okay, this is weird. Anytime I see a bamboo forest, I think of a level from the from the PS2 game Matrix: The Path of Neo.
Oh, no.
Because that was the first game I ever played with the bamboo forest. So every time I see a bamboo forest, I'm like, Path of Neo.
Why do I hate myself?
Oh no! And then the last stage is like the fortressy looking area.
The mansion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one was your guys' favorite, and why was it 5-2?
It was 5. 5-2 was cool looking.
I just remember the mansion. That's not 5-2.
No.
Oh, the 5-2 is a bamboo forest.
Bamboo Forest. Yeah.
You don't
I
remember the
specifically
flying
just remember
ninjas?
Oh yeah, those fuckers. Yeah, they
Yeah.
were random as hell.
the ones that would appear out of nowhere.
They just like spun to the other side of the screen, like spun and like bounced off of stuff.
I never had any issues with them, despite feeling like I should have.
Yeah.
They freaked me out at first. It was like, what the fuck? And then I realized I could just get out of their way.
Yeah, they kind of just stayed out of my way, and it was like they're overhead, and I'm like, oh, okay. Like,
Jeez, Spencer,
Alright,
teach us
whatever.
your ways. Sensei Spencer.
have very slow reflexes. So when you see things, they just kind of go over your head.
just
don't
cruise
react.
through the level, take a photo, have a coffee break, you know.
Yeah.
Just your ways, Spencer.
It was a cool thing. Like, I liked the level, but it was just hard in combination with the no continues thing. I'm genuinely shocked they didn't, like, if that's a thing in the game, that they didn't carry that over to the Sega Ages port. But maybe it's the save state thing. I don't know. So, I think that one was the one that gives me the most trouble. And then the mansion has its own challenges. It's littered with enemies. They also introduced a new one at the last freaking mission. It's like this bald kung fu martial artist sensei.
With the staff.
Yeah.
He was like, "What's up?"
Yeah.
Just fucking stick.
It's Krillin evolved. Age.
It's Krillin.
Old man Krillin here.
Holy shit! Is that Krillin?
It's the 9 Dragon Ball monks. IRL. Anything else for 5-1? Mission 5. Behind the scenes.
Oh, by the way, good news. I looked up what I've been watching and I figured out what the hell that was from. I'll tell you in a minute.
Thank God.
Thank God. Figured it out.
I'm nervous.
No, I got nothing else.
Thanks, Alex.
You're welcome. I wanted to make sure I was ready.
I guess to one of the things I think we're going to talk about in a little bit, that change in the rules of how the game is played, like from a difficulty perspective, like if you lose all your lives, you can't continue. That seems like some arcadey bullshit to me. But again, this isn't my strong suit, so I'll just wait till we talk about it later.
Makes sense. I could agree with that. Well, I got nothing else for the missions. Let's talk about the masked ninja himself, Joe's dad.
Bad month, but right here.
Hey, a little preview. Worst dads in gaming, confirmed. Nakahara.
Fuck this boss. Jesus.
Really?
Whatever.
Was it that
Yeah.
bad? Tell us, Spencer.
This
Show us on the Musashi.
Show we're touchy.
this boss, the first two weren't horrible. Although again, I was trying to think about it from an arcade perspective, and I would have been furious if that's what I had to fight. And with no continues, I can't even fathom how that's like even possible, or how he just wasted a bunch of coins to do this.
Okay.
But the last one where he's like literally like shooting copies out onto the field
Yeah.
was so over the top absurd. I restarted that one like legitimately at least 30 times.
Wow.
I don't even understand that one.
You gotta move, bitch. Get out of the way. Get out of the
Oh.
way. Yeah, so, anyway,
Oh.
yeah. That's probably the only phase that gave me any trouble is the copies.
I guess rapid
You wanna-
fire is just a godsend, man. So he has 3 phases. Electric. It's electric.
Boogie, boogie, boogie.
Tornado.
It's not like tails,
Yeah. Like Tails. And copy. Like Kirby.
like Kirby.
Yeah. And then like
Hi.
long copy.
Hi.
You just need to like I think to do like a couple of hits to each, and then he goes to the next phase. Like it's usually 3. It took me a while of like trial and error with the electric thing. I realized you had to get down and fire the shuriken low. With the tornado one, I don't even remember because I feel like he was throwing like multiple wind slashes at you, and some of them were like they were just impossible to dodge frames. So I ended up
Were they-
using my ninjutsu. Not always, sometimes.
For me, they were like the same pattern each time.
Were
For
you
me, it
able
was
to dodge them?
like Teddy's, where we're because like sometimes they go high and low, and sometimes they were both in the same thing,
Yeah.
and then you're just fucked.
But mine were like he would shoot one high and then he would shoot a low to mid, then high, low to mid. So I got to where I would just I would duck under the high one because that'd be by itself, then the low and mid be together. So I'd just jump over both of those.
Okay.
And then the electric. I always duck and shoot shurikens anyway, so I got through that pretty quick because that's
Okay.
just my go-to.
Yeah, that makes sense. The copy thing, I don't know. I just didn't have an issue with it. Maybe it's just rapid fire just saved me here. Don't know. And then this, like the
I
final
don't know how it
form,
would.
there was no. He was just jumping from like one long side to the other, and that was just it was easy. So,
Pro gamer Teddy,
hey, pro gamer moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
capitulated.
Imagine a stamp because I'm not editing it.
That stamp. And a picture of John Cena.
Honestly, capitulated over John Cena's face might be worth it. Might.
Yeah, there you go. John Cena lated.
Jono capitulate.
Jono.
Capitulinoed.
John Capitulino. That's my new mobster. John Capitulino.
Hey, come down to Jono
We cannot see him.
Capitulino. We got a great
See
surprise.
you, John Capitulino.
Where did you go?
Ba-ba-da-ba.
Hey, you can't see me.
I'm going to capitulate before your very eyes. We call that Capitulino where I'm from.
Speaking of not seeing it, that was Shinobi.
Proud of you,
You guys want to
Spencer.
know where? You guys want to know where I heard behind the curtain now?
Yes.
On an episode of Impractical Jokers.
Okay.
I was watching the other day, and I was like, I should text them. And then I was like, no, I don't want to tell them I'm watching Impractical Jokers. That'd be sad.
That's a fine show.
He found out anyway.
Yeah, then you just reveal it
Whoops.
on the. You reveal it's more than just us.
Oh no! No, I'm just kidding. I'm not that embarrassed. That show's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Spencer, your first foray into Shinobi. Takeaways?
Totally not for me. Like this is not a Spencer game. But that's fine. As long as I can do the save stuff, I can get through it. So it was interesting to see. I've got friends that, including you guys, that really like it. So it was interesting to see it. There's cool things about it. I like the jumping between the foreground and the background. I think that's pretty neat. there's a lot you can do with that, and I'm sure they do more with it later, or I'm guessing. But see, older games like that, I don't like the graphics that much. They kind of they look messy.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, I can see that.
And again, the arcade stuff like just does not compute with me. I probably just because I didn't grow up with it, so it's just very strange to me that people would do that. And some of the practices seemed criminal if I were paying quarters. It seems like if you buy a game, you've paid the price that you are willing to pay for it, and then you accept. They can throw whatever trash they want because it's not like it's costing you anything more. And this one, literally, them creating obstacles that are invisible that just pop up and hit you seems kind of criminal to me. But because you're literally paying for it, so I don't know. I just don't understand some of that stuff.
So what you're saying is that he's not ninja enough.
That's true.
Or he didn't have enough quarters.
Yeah, I ran out somewhere in Mission 3.
Yeah, you were like, Mom, I need more quarters.
I want to play Sonic in the arcades. I want to play that new Mario. Well, actually, let's just talk about the ninja stuff. So, Shinobi. Yeah. I played Revenge, and I played Shinobi 3. I've always wanted to play this first game in the series. I'm glad we did it for Teddy Month. It's a quick game. So even though I don't know if it's the most spectacular in the series, I think they've done bigger and better. And I know you complained about the platforming. Wait till we get to Revenge, Spencer. You'll have a blast.
Oh, wait till we get to a 3.
That's a blast in its
3.
own right. They both are blasts.
3 is, oh man.
Because it's
That's
blast
got
core processing. Huh?
Great ninja action.
Hot ninja action.
I thought it was fine. I liked some of the action. I actually liked some of the enemy memorization. I got to the point where I could do 2 credits to get to mission 5, and then the game over thing just screwed me, which is too bad. Honestly, you have to cheat the system. You have to like purposefully set it up so you have 5 lives at the end of Lobster, and that way you'll have your best chance of getting through mission 5. It's stupid though. Like, I don't understand why that's a mechanic, to your point, Spencer. But it was a good framework, and I'm going to come back and give a quote afterwards. Alex, what are your takeaways from Arcade Shinobi?
I like the ninja game.
I actually thought this game was pretty good. I like this kind of old school arcade games. And again, I'm a big fan of Shinobi 3 and Revenge, and I like the weird ones. Like I've played most of the Shinobi games except for like the Saturn one because it's not easy to come by. And yeah, it was fun returning to the original. It's a game that I'll probably put some more time into on the Ages version, just to do a few more run throughs and stuff and have fun with it. But yeah, it's a good pick up and play arcade style game. I think you could do much worse.
Absolutely. Well, let's talk about Ninja. So in the Legacy on the Wikipedia page, according to Den of Geek, Shinobi is arguably the most important and influential ninja game, as well as kicking off the genre's longest-running franchise. How do you guys feel about that? This was written in 2017.
Naruto is the most influential ninja game.
It's not Ninja Golf?
Dude, I was playing Ninja Golf the other day.
I mean, I have nothing to say on this because I don't play ninja games per se. But I was just more of a fan of Ninja Gaiden for whatever.
Yeah, there's usually 2 camps.
Yeah,
and mine is the Xbox one. I don't even know about the older one.
Old school, like the NES Ninja Gaiden.
Right.
There's like Ninja Gaiden or Shinobi.
Right. That'd be like more comparable those, but I didn't even play those, so I couldn't even. I'm so not a ninja guy. I couldn't even step.
So you're
into
like
that.
Team Ninja.
Yeah.
Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah, like way different than any of this.
Yeah.
So.
What about Gray Fox?
If we can count Metal Gear Solid, then that's the one I picked. I think.
I mean,
that's
is it okay? Never mind. I don't want to say anything. I was going to ask about a certain game and a certain character being a ninja, but
What, Ninja Hamster?
yeah, Ninja Ham. What?
It's a game?
Like,
Oh
you mean-
yeah.
You're thinking like
Sorry.
Revengeance or something?
Yeah, I was thinking Revengeance, but I don't want to say anything about the character.
Hmm.
Ninja Hamster. I'm down.
You guys want to hear
What
about
about you,
Ninja-
Teddy? Is
Ninja
this-
Hamster?
Is this the important ninja game? Most important ninja game of all time?
Ninja Hamster is a game from Firebird that takes a different approach to most, creating not just an impressively addicting game, but also a reasonable
What Tenchu?
approximation of a ninja training experience and the pain it can cause you. No, I'm not talking about Ninja Hamster. Shinobi is I don't know if this one is like the pivotal Shinobi game, but it's honestly functional enough. I think people probably will tell you Ninja Gaiden's more influential though. Like even the original. And even the Xbox version. That one, I never played it, but I was really wowed by it, like in magazines and stuff back in the day. So I don't know if I can agree that Shinobi is that influential to the ninja genre, but it's good. I think that they do fun things, and I'm excited to map out more of them. If we map out more of them.
Shinobi 3 is the best one.
I might have to pick revenge on you for saying that.
What
Revenge of Shinobi.
about Tenchu? Tenchu's a ninja game.
Yeah, I don't think
Bless
it's as
you.
big as these two.
Tenchu.
Bless you. Bless you, Alex.
I have a question to go out on.
Let's go out with a bang and a sure kang.
You is including me as well, because
Yes.
I'm part of the question.
You are.
If we had to make our own jitsu, so like the Teddy Jitsu, Spencer Jitsu, Alex Jitsu, what would your jitsu move be?
What is a jitsu?
It's
Like,
the
yeah, like-
special move that you use in the Shinobi game.
Yeah, like whenever you use it and he just jumps all over the screen and slashes everything.
I can
What
tell you
is-
what
what
SNES
is
mappers
what
would
is
be.
Spencer Jitsu?
Just Taco Bell parts?
Yeah, so the like then all enemies on the screen pass out. Mine would probably be going back to the punny jokes and just make a bunch of like bad puns that unleash from my brain, and then all of the enemies die of laughter and roll
Would it be
off.
like your words become like matter?
Yes,
Something?
like
Yeah,
comic
Alex,
book
words
style.
I mean, like, if you like his words like are like in like a comic book bubble and like it
Yes.
lands on the enemy.
And Spencer had a great example. Words matter, like flowing out.
Yeah.
Yes, words matter. It's like actually matter. So like
Yeah.
it's a double meaning.
Yeah, the weight of the words would crash down on everybody. Figuratively.
It's like
and
one
literally.
takes a long time out. It's like you can really feel the weight on this
Yeah.
one.
Like, I can't get it off.
It's just like slowly coming out. And it's wait for it, but it's spelled WEIGHT, and then it falls on somebody.
Yeah.
Spencer, what's your jitsu?
I don't know. Is my gig that I drink water?
You can do whatever you want, buddy.
It could be bench pressing.
Yeah, I would throw weights like Teddy was doing, but they would be actual like weights that you lift in the gym, and I'd throw them at people, and they would hurt because they're heavy. I guess.
Okay.
What would yours be?
I don't know, there's a few different ways I can take it. I think I'm just gonna start pulling out different food items out of my pockets and throw them at them. So it's like I throw like lettuce, tomato, turkey, and then once they're covered in toppings, I'll slap them between two pieces of bread and make a sandwich. And then I eat it.
This sounds like a final
Now,
smash.
Is this representative of you in real life? Like you walk
it's
around
me-
with different food?
It's me at Jimmy John's.
That's good. Hit him with a, hey, welcome to Jimmy John's. and then
I don't know
they all
what
run away.
order we're recording these, but I hope we've already done the Jimmy John's jokes at this point, or this makes no sense.
Sort of. We did like false allusions to Jimmy John's and Resident Evil, so we're still not quite at the origin. It's coming.
Get ready.
Sit tight.
Look, in 2022, the button mappers go Tarantino, and you just have to be patient, and eventually it'll all make sense. Just a little out of order.
Yeah, we're getting
Spencer,
there.
at the beginning of the year, you asked for 3 new jokes.
Did I?
We've built. Yeah. That was your New Year's resolution.
We must
have
have
3 new jokes.
Gone over that several times by now.
Yeah, we've been going.
Spencer,
I still
name
don't know what the
2
hell
others.
Banana Boy means though.
That's an old joke, though, technically.
Yeah, no, I'm still lost. Ever since the book talk, I've been going back and trying to find what the hell Banana Boy is from, and I can't find it. And I'm like, what the fuck is Banana Boy?
It all began in a book.
A banana book.
That must have been like a vacation thing, like where you just made a banana joke, and it was just like, yep, the Banana Boys.
Well, give us
So
your best
lost.
Banana Boy origin story in the comments below.
Let us know your jutsu.
Yes. What juice do you drink?
Terry jutsu, he just complains.
Terry
Would
juice
explode.
makes you write an essay.
Terry juice. Available now. I don't want to know where it comes from.
Buy it from the Button Mappers online shop here on Etsy. They have
Starting at Etsy.
what's Play Asia? We'll have Play Button. Play Button. That's good.
I'm sure that's a thing.
Yeah, it exists on most remote controls.
We should probably get the Dude 49 web domain before somebody else takes it.
Oh my god.
Is that not a thing yet?
I don't know. Look up Dude 49 and tell me if it's a thing. If it's not, we need to buy it.
Dude 49 is there's a GitHub called Dude 49, but it's not a website. Let me see. Let me just type in www.dude49.com and see what happens.
Oh yeah, because you don't want to be redirected from that.
It'd be bad. Site can't be reached. Excellent.
Yes. Let's buy Dude 49, guys.
And if you want to contribute to our Dude 49, send us a voicemail. Because we want to talk to you.
Send us your quarters so Spencer can play some more Shinobi.
Yeah. I gotta beat
Cabinet.
the 3rd mission.
Spencer's going
What are you
on
gonna do with that
a
arcade
U.S.
cabinet?
tour, trying to find the last Shinobi machine.
Or that would be a very famous video game documentary they could make.
I'm on a mission. Growing up in a small town in Utah, I always dreamed of playing a Shinobi arcade machine. Now I'm traveling the USA, trying to find the last Shinobi. Dun, 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 dun. Title card pops up. It's like road stuff. We started our adventure heading up to Washington, where all great ninjas hide.
It's a good spot. West Coast. Easy access from Japan.
That's all. It's just him going to different places and not finding it, and then finally he finds one. I thought we were finally, this is our chance, and then it goes out and it's not working. He's like, oh. I was crushed. I was ready to give up on my journey, but then
Sure.
this guy's like, hey, I can fix that. A ray of light just shining through.
He had a magic box and he typed eBay into it.
The last Shinobi.
He went to Quora and he found out that the nearest arcade was 10 minutes from his house. He's like, I need gas money. Contribute to my gas money campaign.
Yeah.
I've seen those videos where it's like, I turned my basement into an arcade.
Yeah.
Why do I need all these arcade cabinets? What if I want to play Cruis'n USA? And I'm like, I'll just fucking play it on the 64 or something on a computer.
Why did I need all these arcade cabinets? Because my dad touched me when I was like 8 years old.
This is
Same.
my redemption. It's his basement.
Yes, I'll show him.
I'll show you.
I'll show you, Dad.
Yeah. Like what kind of Arrested Development is that? Jesus.
I'm gonna beat you in Battletoads. Well, guys, what do you want to say to Joe Musashi's dad? If you were Joe,
You've kidnapped those kids, but don't you dare touch them.
bring him back the way you found him.
Yeah. Disoriented and scared.
Yeah. Alex.
Naked and afraid.
Oh god. Well, words to think about. All my Shinobi fans out there, listeners of the podcast, thank you. Thank you for enjoying Teddy Month. Join us next Monday for the community response video. It's going to be glorious.
Bye.